toward the stars, I'm talking Mars. Millionaire gon' be a billionaire. Billionaire gon' be a trillionaire. Trillionaire gon' buy a trillion cars. Every bitch I fuck up, pass them off. Riding through.
Hi, I'm Grace from Disgraced Weekly. I'm here in New York for the second time. I just got here this morning, and I'm in Brooklyn and interviewing Nofm, which stands for No One Forgets Music. Would you guys like to go around and, introduce yourself and say what you do within the group? You can start.
I guess I'll start first. All right. I'm Billy Bussage. I'm an artist in the group, as well as, we all have our hands in doing some video work and as well as music production.
My name is Rajonski. I'm an artist. I do songwriting for myself. We all do songwriting, but I'm trying to do beats as well. So that's in the future. Don't worry about that. It's coming soon.
My name's Q Major. I'm gonna do that, and I'm a artist, musician. I do design work. I do all the album covers, and like they said before, we all have a hand in the production that we put on.
How would you guys describe Nofm's overall sound? Because I really enjoy your music. I feel like you all have a unique sound, but then when it comes together, it just feels so natural too. And I feel like a lot of people when they have songs with features and stuff, it's just one verse or whatever. With you guys, I feel like you mesh really well and bounce off each other.
I'd give that a credit to our friendship.
That's what I'm gonna say too.
Our past. We've been friends since high school, them even longer. So in the process as well, we pick the beats as a group, or sometimes we just trust each other to pick the beat, write on it, and then we let's get on this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like the sound has changed because we've been doing this for a while, but we haven't really put a lot of stuff out. So a lot of the stuff is experimental also because, for instance, I'll have a select sound that I'll be thinking about in a moment. I like rock and roll right now, and then Billy will come over and be like, yo, I'm into Afro beats. You want to hear this Afro beat I found? And I'm like, yo, I kind of do want to jam real quick, So it just varies. I really like beats with a really calm tempo and chill, something I could smoke to, relax, driving music.
Yeah, enjoyed that too.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys make music together, do you when you're in the studio, do you record all at once and do you how do you what's the process when you're all making music together, when writing everything? Do you do each write your verse or you kind of work together?
It depends.
It just depends on the song.
It depends on the song.
My favorite is sometimes I'll invite somebody one at a time real quick just to pick at their brains.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll just play the beat and either Rajon will just start saying something, I'll be like, yo, I kind of like that flow that you're doing, just keep doing that. Or we'll just let the beat rock and then just write for a long time until we come with our
Yeah, sometimes it's silent. It's just the beat playing and we're all just in our phones just writing.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear somebody mumbling they're flowing, they're like, all right, I'm bopping, you know what? Let me get a little bit more bop in mine real quick.
Yeah.
I feel like we use each other to push each other, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
It's who can come with the little swaggier verse, who can get it bopping, who get each other's head moving a little bit more.
I think also definitely if somebody says something, if somebody's spitting something out loud, just freestyling, you can tell by the reaction. We can all tell by the reaction, yo, that's it. We got to do that and be like, yo, write that down. But yeah, I love the spontaneousness of it.
Do you guys ever feel competitive with each other?
I don't think so.
No.
Not really.
Not really.
It's a blend.
It's more so of if anybody feels like somebody should come better in the song or something like that, then we would tell that person to restructure your approach or something like that. So we definitely keep a real critique on each other where we don't lie to each other. If we feel like we could do something better or different, we will do that.
But I do think in the back of our head, we like, yo, that's a hot song he just made. Let me make a hotter one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah. That is the truth. That is the truth. Because we do always try to, like, the goal is always, like, to make sure that the song that we did before is better than whatever we did before. Like, we always want to make the next one better. Like, it's got to bump harder. Like, if this is the song that's, like, bumping the most, let's try and top that. Like,
Just try to, like, one-up it, you know?
Trying to one-up ourselves.
It's always fun to have a little friendly sparring match here and there.
Yeah, good competition. One thing I wanted to touch on, it's not music related, but, you know, yesterday being, you know, 9/11, I was thinking this morning how I really, like, I feel really, you know, disconnected from it because I don't remember, like, you know, I was in Florida when it happened and I don't remember it even happening. Like, there's people my age that remember, like, seeing it on TV and they know exactly where they were, but I have no memory. So I was just wondering if you guys would like to share if you were here, you know, during that time and, you know, your, like, experience with that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember that. Like, I was young. I don't remember. I was in, like, grade school, like, little guy.
Like 5th or 4th grade.
Yeah,
I remember
and,
that.
like, the teacher, like, had put on the radio because she was like, everybody quiet, like, listen to this. I remember, like, just sitting by the window. Like, we could see, like, obviously we couldn't see. I was like, what, they hit a building? They hit a building? All the kids are, like, going up to the window and seeing, like, but obviously we're in Brooklyn, like, there's no way. Yeah. But I do remember that. It was scary, but I feel like because I was young, I didn't really, like, know what it meant. I didn't know, like, how dramatic and traumatic it was until later on in life.
Yeah.
For me, I remember, like, so there was supposed to be a half day planned, I think either on the following day or the day before, but I thought it was the day of. So I told my cousin, and he picked me up from school early. So now I come home early and then they turn on the TV and it's just like the buildings are falling. And then my mom, she worked in the city. So, like, we were calling, trying to make sure she was good, but there really wasn't a way to to connect to her. But then later on, we got in contact with her and she, like, had to cross over the bridge, like, walk. Her and my brother, they worked in the city. So it was, like, crazy. Because even if they weren't really truly impacted by the building falling, they were impacted on, like, getting home, and we were worried about them, like, their safety and that.
Yeah, I'm sure there was a ton of, like, craziness going down, like, over there.
Yeah. I remember it vividly, though. That's crazy.
And me personally, I wasn't here yet. I was still in Guyana, that's where I was born, so I wasn't here yet. I came that same month, though, shortly after that. My flight got pushed back, actually, because of the incident, but I wasn't here yet, and I was still young. I was like, 7? So the only thing I remember of it really was watching it on the news and seeing, you know, everything that happened. That was about it. I didn't have a personal experience being here and actually experiencing it firsthand.
Yeah, it's crazy to imagine, especially, like, since I can't remember it, like, either, like, I don't, you know, like, that must have been, like, so scary, especially, like, if we were, like, this age now, like, you know. So you are all living in Brooklyn right now, or from there? How was the flooding a couple of weeks ago? Did that, like, impact you guys or anybody else?
No, not at all. But I saw the videos.
I stayed in. I kept my car parked up in my garage.
Oh no, actually, we did have a flood. There was a flood in my basement. Crazy.
Damn.
Yo, I remember coming out of my room. I was like, I don't remember what I was about to do. I was about to close the door or something in the back, and I put my foot down. I was like, yo, there's mad water here. Like, it was crazy. It did, like, flood up my basement.
Yeah, my street was, like, slightly flooded. Like, it was over the cars, like, grill John. So it was just like, what the heck is going on?
But we didn't get it as bad as Jersey.
Yeah.
Definitely
really?
not. Like, they had
I
tornadoes.
know people in Jersey
like,
had it bad.
Nuts.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's my friend. I think she lives more, like upper over there. But yeah, she was like, yeah, I think mostly, like, Brooklyn's and, like, Queens. And then I pointed to you guys, and then you guys went to Jersey. So nobody really saw it that much. But I saw the videos of the subways. That looked crazy. I think they were, like, in there, like, overnight.
Yeah, it was ridiculous.
For real.
People had to walk through tunnels and all types of stuff.
I remember the last one they were
I was
swimming.
staying wherever I was if I was outside. No way I'm going in them subway waters. Crazy.
No.
Crazy.
And get bitten by a swimming rat.
Oh, yeah, I do like the subway rats. I like New York a lot. Like, yeah, this is my only second time coming here, but like I like taking the subway. I like the walking. I like the subway rats.
You'll
like,
get over it.
Don't worry. Very quickly.
You'll get
Yeah.
over it quickly.
Last time I was here, I was on the subway, and I remember it was only like eight at night or something, and I was sitting there, and this like guy that was probably like without a home, he kept falling asleep. And he would fall asleep and hit my shoulder. And it happened like 3 times. And then finally I was like, okay. And I like stood up.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah,
I feel like that.
they are free sleepers. Like somebody will knock out right next to you and be like,
Yep.
pillow.
Yeah. I hate taking the trains at this point. I'm ready to I like walking. So a lot of times if I can avoid taking public transportation, I will. Or I'll like skateboard somewhere.
Yeah, I like a mix of it. Today, I took the subway a little bit. I walked across the Brooklyn Bridge for like the first time.
That's a nice walk.
It was nice, but too many people taking pictures and stuff too.
Yeah, it ruins it.
Yeah.
It ruins like the nice, peaceful. At nighttime, it's better.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, this would be nice, like late at night.
You might get hit by a biker though. So
Yeah, they are reckless on them.
There was a lot of bikers on there.
they don't play.
So no one forgets music. No FM. How did you guys come up with that name?
Melted potted.
Yeah, it's a melting pot.
Yeah.
I can tell. I give you
Late night.
origin stories.
Late night, 3 a.m. discussion.
Yeah, I give you origin stories. Funny enough, when like I was in college, I would come back and like see the guys and like, you know, we would like do music together and like just play shit for each other and like, you know, bounce off ideas. I had this vision for something called No Future Music, right? And I had put it like just because I was so fascinated with like GTA and like, you know, immersing myself in this idea of a record company. I even like named like I have like the studio in the game named No Future Music at the time. And I remember going to the studio. We was at Dom's studio. And this is like when we were trying to actually figure out like an actual name. And I had told him about it. I was like, yo, No Future Music. The producer was kind of like, man, it's kind of dark, you know? But at the time, I was kind of looking at it like, you know, No Future Music. Like, it's kind of ironic that like no one would actually believe that we'd even like get to where we are now. But like, they were like, nah, we could probably do better. And like, we bounced some ideas off. And then No One Forgets Music just clicked. Like, I don't know who like brought it up. It might have been one of them two. But like it came up and I was like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no,
That's it.
I said nothing forgets music first.
Mm-hmm.
And then we bounced the idea and we changed the nothing to no one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, you know, it's really because we have a love for music. You know, I can't stick to one kind of like genre. I love so much different music. Like I listen to classical music sometimes, and I just started really loving rock and roll, and you know, so I try to like take a little bit from everything and put a part of it into music.
Yeah, like we all, you know, you'll never forget good music. You know, something that you grew up on or something that like was a special moment in time for you. Like swag surfing comes on, everybody thinks of like high school and just like swag surfing, or like you hear some Vibes Cartel and you just think about the first time you caught a wine. And it's like, damn.
Yeah, they changed.
It just gives you that feeling. So that's what we really want to like incorporate into like our sound, and like that's what we want to find, and that's the path that we decided we want to go on. So yeah, feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really like that name. And yeah, I agree with you about like, yeah, No One Forgets Music. Like it brings back a lot of like nostalgia. Like, even like, you know, a couple of years ago, I can remember like this album or this song, I was listening to this then, you know, during this point in my life, or, you know, this happened at this point because I remember like I was listening to this song.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, it's just like, it is like, you know, like everlasting.
Exactly.
Yeah, music is, it can't die.
It's a connection to your memories, you know? Like a song could make you feel something, and it could make you remember something, a moment in your life, something you went through.
It could just like take you
a
back
happy
real quick.
time, you know, anything.
What do you think makes you guys different from other, like, I don't want to call you guys a rap group because you guys make music, but like, yeah, other music groups, what makes you different from them, or like more unique?
For me personally, I really don't, you know, look at anybody else to say to worry whether I'm different or not. We kind of just are who we are, and we just the process is really just a love for the music, and whatever we hear can inspire us to create something, and that's what it is. You know what I mean? And really just having a background of being around people who love music since we were kids, and it all comes into the process. So for me, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, like we're not just like seeing everybody else and being like, oh, we can do that, or we can just make a change on that. We did it because we love music and we like making music. Like sometimes we'd freestyle with each other, and then we're like, why not do this as a more serious thing where we pursue it properly?
Yeah, a lot of times, like, I would just do it just for my friends. I like to make music and just share with like people that I know they're gonna like listen to it, give me feedback or whatever. But yeah, I grew up, my dad played reggae nonstop, loud in the morning. He didn't care. He used to blow minds, for real. I'd be trying to watch cartoons. And eventually, as I got older, I started to just have a love for it. Like old, like Isley Brothers, Bears Hammond, and those kind of like reggae songs. And just followed me throughout life.
What would you guys say your like biggest influences are in terms of music?
Kanye for me. I won't even lie. Like, he's number one, right? I don't care. That's crazy. But he's my favorite. He's the one, like, I remember his music, and it just took me to a place like graduation, late registration, college dropout. Like, I wasn't even in college, and I'm like, you know what? I can make it out of college if I drop out. I'll be all right. Lupe Fiasco, Vybz Kartel, of course, J. Cole. I love the Isley Brothers. Growing up on it with my mom, like dancing on Saturdays. It's just a lot of different other music I can name, but
yeah, I could say a lot too. But probably mainly, I'll be honest with you, throughout my life, mainly I listen to a lot of Vybz Kartel. I don't know if you ever listened to Vybz Kartel.
I'm about to later today.
If you haven't, you should listen to him.
Fire.
For me, yeah, a lot of Vybz Kartel and going back to like childhood days. From my parents, a lot of like Michael Jackson. Isley Brothers, Bears Hammond, a lot of those are main influences, yeah, for me.
Yeah, like the list is so endless. I think it definitely is Kanye for me as well. Like I have that same kind of connection growing up and just relating to a lot of the stuff Kanye was saying at the time. But it's so much now. I think currently Arctic Monkeys is a big influence right now in terms of like where I'm making music. Tyler, the Creator, and for my old school rap right now, I'm really into Joey Badass's old music. So I listen to that like a lot, like repetitively. So.
Like the 1999.
Yes,
yeah.
Exactly. I love that. Love that mixtape.
Fire.
For me too, though, I will say when I first came up here. Big who I started listening to was Jay-Z first, and Tupac mainly. When I first started transitioning to rap, when I came here, Jay-Z, Tupac, and Rakim, a lot of those guys.
And you got to give the shout out to the R&B.
Yeah, so much R&B. That's why I was like, it's so hard to. It's so hard
to pinpoint.
Carl
exactly,
Thomas.
That's why.
Genuine,
Donnell
Jagged
Jones,
Edge,
Donnell Jones, yeah,
John B.
Sade, chill.
Yeah, her
Chill.
too.
So
Alicia
much music.
Keys, I used to play her songs on the keyboard. Yeah, so it's a lot.
What would you say your opinion is on the whole Donda, like the whole album, the whole rollout of that? What's all your opinions on that?
With the stadium tour?
Yeah,
I feel
it
like-
was a tour. Yeah,
I feel like he's the only person that could do
Just
that.
gotta
Like,
let him be
yeah.
himself, man.
and all those people bought all those tickets and stuff. So
and he sold
and you did it
a
well.
listening party. Like, imagine that.
He made so much money probably off of that. I don't know how much he spent living in that stadium,
Yeah,
but
that was a bit extreme. I mean, like it's all a rollout, but like I feel like a lot of the music was meant to be heard in that setting, you know? So like if you're just listening to it on like AirPods or something, you might not get the same experience like he intended. And that's my only problem with it. He made it too I don't even know the right word, but it's good. It's a good album. I don't like every song on it, being honest.
really,
Yeah, I'm not. I like a couple, but I don't like every song.
I don't know why. I think it's because I saw the two listening parties, the last two.
Mm-hmm.
But I love the album. It's probably one of my favorite Kanye
It's
ones.
it's
Album
definitely
is hard.
Yeah, it's definitely like better than the last three.
It gets better every day.
Yeah,
You know
and
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
thing. You need to listen to it
Beautiful.
more. And I also feel like it's too early to make a quick judgment on like the entirety of the album.
Yeah.
Because I got to listen to some more of the tracks.
I find myself just like randomly singing lyrics. Like now, what I've been singing recently is "Keep My Spirit Alive." Like, keep my spirit alive.
Yeah, who is that person on that part? Do you know?
I
Because
think
I love that voice.
I thought it was 007.
Because I was trying to look on the
007
features. I
Shakes.
couldn't-
I thought it was
Yeah.
her, but I don't know.
It
but it
might
just
be.
sounds gorgeous in your head, and you're like,
Mhm.
"Oh my goodness!" Like this is a bop.
Yeah, when you listen to the album, you really got to listen to it on your speakers. Like when you in the
Mhm.
car with some nice speakers, bump it loud, like to really like make you feel it more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like you're actually like more in it. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I bumped that shit anywhere. Yeah,
I know. Rashawn
It just like it starts out so hard too. Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like take what you want. I can't sing, but I get like so hyped for that album.
Yo, listen, man.
I mean, he really built up the hype. He had people waiting. At one point, I was just tight because I was waiting for it for so long. I was like, all right, it's never coming out.
It was
Like, he's
well
gonna-
done. It was well worth the wait, though. I
Was
think. Yeah.
Y'all are too nice. Y'all are too friendly. I'd be like, yo, you supposed to. I just want the music. I don't need the dramatic.
I thought the whole rollout was dramatic,
It's so
and I was just
dramatic.
kind of like, I'm not even gonna pay him that much attention for that. But
Mhm.
I think it met my expectations like
Mhm.
more.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
It fit the name. It was great. It definitely was great.
Like it grows on you every day. The
Yeah.
more you listen to it, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
but-
saying? And like
But
you said, but
but
all right, let's say
he's
let's
done
say
better.
but.
You know, just saying.
So what would
Listen,
you guys say
beautiful
your
dark-
favorite
Beautiful
Kanye
dark
album is?
fantasy.
That's a good one.
Graduation.
Yeah, I knew he was gonna say that. I knew he was gonna say that.
Listen here, I know the songs from beginning to end and how the next one ends to the next one starting. You know, like that shit is gorgeous. I woke up going to school with that. I got my sunshades with the little blinders, and I was a nerd. I had the shoes, the book bag, man.
Is that the album Heard Him Say? On whatever album Heard Him Say.
Heard him
is
say was
my
on
favorite.
Come on,
That's my favorite. I don't remember.
College Dropout.
There you go. There
I'll
you
drop
go.
out. That's like
Whichever
new
one that
major
was
and
on,
something.
that was my favorite.
Yeah, Kanye's music
I
was
listened
always
to that one the
uplifting.
most.
Definitely, definitely uplifting.
So I was watching your music videos and I noticed like the, visuals like before and like stuff with the, like the Kanye type bear and like all of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to ask you guys like who did that. And then I, came across Planet Q.
Mhm.
Yeah. I love your art. Like it's really
Thank you.
cool.
Thank
How
you.
long have you been like doing stuff like that?
I've been drawing for as long as I can remember. I used to just trace Looney Tunes books from Scholastic that I get from the library and watch a lot of cartoons. And then eventually, like, I just like do it myself. I never really had any like classes really until I went to college and took like some design courses. But a lot of the stuff is self-taught, YouTube, and a lot of professors that actually did help me. I will not let that shine, give them that shine, because they did help me understand animating and design a lot better. But I'm trying to disassociate him from the Kanye bear as much as I can. He's actually inspired
It
from
is
someone
like
else.
it's a little like it is unique and I like the
Yeah.
other little like
It's just
thing, but
because
it does remind me of the
I know.
Kanye
A
bear.
lot of people, he has a story. He's actually like, I've been drawing him since he was actually my thesis project in school. And I kind of just reworked him a bit and I'm trying to give him more of an identity. But I make characters for these guys too. We just got to, give them some lore.
Shout out
They
Ren,
need
baby.
some lore, But yeah, it's fun. I like animating and I like video games and cartoons. I'm a nerd.
How did you guys, or I already asked how you initially met, but like, what were your first impressions of each other, like back in the day?
Good question.
I hated him. Yeah. He was always too cool. He's too cool for me. I always wanted to be like him.
Hey, man.
He'd take my lunch money.
Of course, I look like the intimidating guy. Give me all that shit.
Bully.
You know what I'm
Why you
saying?
get capped out, huh? Because you changed it.
I would slam the table, but I ain't trying to mess with the sounds. Give me that shit. Nah, but I think we were all just like quiet guys. We'd like take the train home together, and like we saw each other, and we were just like, that little bob, and then you like talk to each other, and it's like.
It was really video games, let's be honest. A lot of Call of Duty.
We get on Xbox. Exactly.
Yeah, music.
Xbox.
We vibe with a lot of reggae. Like, the Caribbean, like, our school was mostly Caribbean, like, we just got along. It wasn't that hard. Like, you find a table that looked like there'd be some chill dudes, and then that group click with the next group, and so on and so on.
Yeah, he was a real cool guy, though.
Yeah.
He had
took
all
on
the
my
Johns.
girlfriend.
Yeah, he had all the Johns. I was just trying to, like, literally, like, be hanging out with him. He was so cool, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. See, he's still trying to be cool right now. Like, you gotta hold his composure.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, so what do you think of them?
That's true, though. Don't lie. What? Don't lie.
Me and these guys clicked. Man. Me and these guys clicked automatically. And that's what it was like. Me and Q, since like middle school, we were cool, and then we even have pictures of us brushing each other's Clarks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're into a lot of the same things, really. Yeah. That's what it is, you know what I mean? And then we met Rashawn at the beginning of 9th grade. And we just automatically became cool, man. Rashawn became like a brother to us immediately, and we just been friends ever since, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I always saw
Rashawn. We always just kept in contact, you know what I mean? Even when they went away to college, they kept in contact with me. I was still in Brooklyn, and we just been friends
brothers,
since brothers. You know what I mean? We all know each other's families. It's like that, yeah.
Yeah, Rashawn's the genius of the group. Literally,
I'm not. I'm alright.
Do you guys have any like funny stories from like back in the day when you used to hang out?
Man, how about spring break when I'm not gonna name no names, but somebody fell off a driving cart and literally bounced off of it and then jumped back onto the cart in like 4 steps.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I was there, so I know it wasn't me.
I'll be honest.
I don't know. I don't know who was there, but I know somebody out of the 3 of us is here. And I was sitting safely.
How about that guy that danced around the pool for like 3 hours drunk?
Who's that?
We were in Bahamas, and what happens in the Bahamas stays in the Bahamas. So I don't know why he's discussing anything that happened there.
That legitimately might have been from a movie.
You see, the cameras come on. He just loses control, right? All right, hold up. Can we can take it back a little further. Me and this guy in college, we threw a lot of crazy parties. I'll tell you something real quick. So I didn't know this was gonna be like a party like the way it became, but I was kind of excited. We got a keg. We were making jungle juice all day. Like, I think one of our friends was making Jello shots, like 1,000. It was crazy. It was just unbelievable. Like, college is another world. But anyway, right? The thing that topped it off was, like, it was about to begin. All I hear is, yo, your boy's outside. I'm like, my boy's outside. I am intoxicated, let's say the least, right? I run outside the door and I jump in front of the car. Like he could just tuck me out, but I was like, nah, my boy came all the way to PA to see me. Nah, it's lit. Deadass. That was a great party. Like, it was, our friend came, right? And like, he doesn't really like drink like that, and we changed his life. Like, he had a great time. Anytime, we throw any parties or anything, you're gonna have a good time because, we're some cool dudes.
I feel like, you guys still have some crazy weekends from like what I've seen on the story is that what I've seen on the story, you know, like Sunday, morning, afternoon after like going out, like hungover posts.
The head honcho crazy is speaking right now. But I'm just,
You know, so
I'm
people
just
just certain person puts us in these situations.
anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
So when did you guys first like initially starting making music together?
Is that like 2 years now?
In total, damn, maybe.
Cause like we'd always just make music. They'd make music. He'd make music separately.
Yeah.
He'd record like his freestyles and
started,
bring them
like,
in.
a little
We'd be like,
earlier.
whoa.
So like I was doing it like right before I was going to college. Like I had a laptop that had a really bad program on it, but I made the best of it. I think it was like Magic something. And you know, I just mess around, and like Rashawn came through one time and both of us like came up with this beat on the thing. It's still like I still have it to this day. Mind you, this is like 2013, 2012 or something like that. It's a really dope beat. And one day we're gonna rap on it, but we just gotta figure it out. But you know, I would write till I went to school, and then eventually we just came back and we were like, yo, let's do this for real. Like, why not? Like, let's figure out our sound, like what makes us click.
Yeah. Like he'd make his freestyles, we'd hear it, we'd freestyle together and we'd be like, yo, that shit sounds kind of hot. I'd bump that. Like we should record that. And it's like, we try and buy a mic.
Yeah. And we just gathered the money. Yeah, honestly, it's a collective effort, all of this. Like if like we didn't all push each other to do it, we wouldn't have done it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I got the laptop, man, and then from then on it was boom.
Yeah, just
camera.
stop.
Like recording videos, like, you know, it's just, and then we start to realize like it felt comfortable, like
It was just fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Like
Yeah, it's only been 2 years, and I feel like you guys already have like, you know, a good thing like going with like the sound and everything.
Thank you, definitely.
A lot more to come, brother.
Honestly, anytime I see like anybody listen to anything, I get mad, like in my feelings. I'll be like, wow, somebody's like, anytime I see like when you had said that you liked the song from Bear in Mind or whatever, I was like, wow, people are still listening to this.
I've been listening to Hieroglyphics like nonstop, even like walking around here. It's a good like theme song.
Wow. Yeah. I thought you made me blush.
Yo, that video you made as well to Highest Balls when you were just chilling.
Oh yeah, that had me died. I was like, yo, this is literally the hangover feeling. Like, yo, this is it.
Oh man.
What were you guys doing during the whole like COVID lockdown and everything? And what was it like here in like New York, or if you were here? Is it? I don't know. Yeah, you can't like where it was like public transportation was shut down, I think, right?
Yeah, for a little.
Like at least we had our cars in like North Carolina.
But the streets were empty for like when it first started. Like, man, Times Square looked like I Am Legend.
Oh yeah, everything was
weird
for a little bit.
You'd have to take like Ubers if you wanted to go, and then your Ubers you had to sit in the back with some weird ass plastic
and a tube.
Yeah,
It was like
what the hell is going on here?
It was crazy. I know people were trying to be safe, but it was just really crazy. I grew here in places that I didn't know I could grow here. I became a hermit.
Did you guys at least like hang out at all, or were you all like
all the
separate?
time? Yo,
Okay.
I think that's where we made a lot of music.
Because we weren't. I wasn't going out.
Yeah, it was fucked up.
I was just chilling.
So we would link, we'd spray down in Lysol, get some hand sanitizer, and then we'd like get to work. Like we got a lot of shit. I mean, sorry, I keep pressing a little bit.
It's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. We got a lot of shit coming out soon. Yeah, like in the tuck. Like
Speaking of in the tuck, I have this for you, Grace. Just get this for you.
Oh, thank you. Should I open it here?
Maybe like
I'm not good at like opening gifts, but I will do it. I like these.
she's opening gifts, guys. Oh,
Just for you guys. Is the camera here? Here. Yeah. I like this one.
Yeah, right.
I like the color.
call
And then,
that.
is this one just a white one too?
Yeah, it's like this one.
Yeah.
That's Bumblebee, and that one is actually Blackout.
Yeah.
I like these a lot. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be wearing these this week when I'm here. What would you guys say your biggest like accomplishment so far and like struggle as a group?
Releasing music is our biggest accomplishment because we did it instead of just talking about it.
Definitely. It was definitely like a lot of pushing to get us to do it. For real. Struggle.
Releasing music.
Struggle more than that. Like we can't just. It's finding the time. Just finding the time to get together and like work in a cohesive way. Because there's a lot of stuff going on. So it's to find that right structure that we want. Sometimes like we spend hours and get nothing done. Just happens. But when there's a click, try to make sure I gather everybody at once. Like we got a link. Like this is it. We got something, and usually we come something productive. But it's definitely a struggle. Music is not easy.
Yeah, I've been learning. I got like the free trial of Logic Pro, and I've been trying to learn like just like making beats or like a song on there. But I just like. I keep like adding loops and I feel like it's like cheating and then I like give up for a while and I go back.
A lot of people use Logic loops and there's plugins. Like literally you can make something real. Like that's why I forgot to say that. Mac Miller is honestly like my overall influence in like music. Like that's my boy. Like R.I.P. Yeah. Like just like the joyous rap, like not talking about killing somebody and not like I just like that vibe. But he started out on Logic with like a lot of Logic beats, loops and stuff. So anytime I see like people that are able to do that, I'm like, yo, I can do it too. Like there's no way. So yeah, nothing wrong with that. Well. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, I've made some interesting stuff so far, but then I like kind of forget about it.
Hey man, interesting sells.
Yeah, for real. And you just gotta keep doing it.
What can you guys tell me about like any upcoming music from you guys?
Get ready to walk your waist.
Oh yeah.
Get your waistline free.
Tell him.
And ready skunt.
You see. It's got some nice Caribbean music coming.
Yeah, different vibes from a lot of the stuff that was already released.
Yeah.
Different tempo.
There's a lot of music.
And we got an album as well, like that's not Caribbean, but like
it'll be a mix.
Yeah.
We can tell you the name. It'll be called The Triangulum. That's definitely set in stone at this point. But right now, it's just trying to figure out what songs we definitely want on it, because it's, like I said, it's a lot.
Yeah, I feel like that's, the track list and the track list ordering is so, like, important to an album.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you, like, really care, about like, the listening and stuff.
But I feel like more than that, we're trying to work on, like, certain videos for certain things, like, to push certain music harder, also focusing on like individual singles. Everybody has something they want to drop, so we're about to work on that as well.
Facts.
You get 3 different sounds.
Really, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys could, or have you guys performed live before?
Yeah.
What was the first time like that? Were you guys nervous?
No.
Was it natural?
I was in dance. I think all 3 of us was in dance. So like we used to perform live like in like weird outfits and shit. So we like ding-a-ling-a-ling. School
I remember
Yo,
we went to different schools and performed dance in like in middle school.
Shout out to Miss Katz, wherever she is.
And then before that, for me though, like when I first came up here, I started to play with instruments. So I had a piano. And I got really good at it, and I did a lot of like recitals and different things around like young age, like 4th, 5th grade, 3rd grade. So I'd do recitals, and I'd have to perform, in front of an auditorium of people and stuff like that. So for me, I always had to do that from a young age and remain calm. So it was always cool for me.
And I did like drama. Or like acting.
Oh, yeah.
So that was like kind of fun, Get up, you gotta say your lines and you gotta say them like loud so people can hear you in the back. But yeah, I think that's what made us all comfortable, And like being around each other, it's just like, well, 3 amigos going up there, we about to slap this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be like a lot different if like, you know, it was just like one person going up to like on your own. Like even, yeah, when I was younger, I did like, I did acting, like dance recitals and stuff. But like even now, I feel like I could not like go on a stage like alone or even with friends.
No, definitely. Like I get like a kick out of it. I like to get my shit off on stage. Like they don't want me to have the mic because I might just hog it. You know, I can't wait to start doing it again. Honestly,
Facts. I think if your heart is beating fast, though, it's a good thing. You know what I mean? Like it means you're there in the moment.
yeah, it's
Like you gotta enjoy it. Like nobody else is gonna be able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
What would who would you say, like if you could open for anybody, who would it be?
I think we all know my answer.
Who? What are you about to say? Kanye?
Yeah. And all right, I will say number 2. This is my guy.
Yo, Isley Brothers. Imagine.
Oh damn, I'm not even thinking old school. I was about to say Beezy. Chris Brown. Yo.
Oh yeah, that would be dope too.
Yo, that is my boy since like, man, let me see if you can run it. Yo, man, from wall to wall. Yo, I was trying to do the dance moves.
Oh nah.
Oh, Usher.
He's got a point. I want to go up there and dance too.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? If I could open up for them, I'd try to kill it as much as I could. I'd be sweating.
Yeah. I feel like opening for Jay-Z, I just get to wear like something clean. Like I want to wear a suit.
Yeah.
You know, come out with the hat, with the fedora, and real quick.
I don't know, Jay-Z, Nas. Who else? Drake.
You gotta say somebody
I
current
said
now.
Drake.
Oh, damn. I didn't even say
I'd open for Sleepy Hollow.
Yeah.
Because I definitely think like I rock with a lot of his music. Like I fuck with like his methodology and how like he releases tracks, mad various, different sounds and shit. You know, so I think it would fit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Kendrick, yo.
Kendrick would just make us look like,
Crazy.
nah, you know, I'd have to let Kendrick do his thing. I'm not ready for that. Let Kendrick rock.
One thing I wanted to ask you guys about, since you guys have experience, you know, living in New York. So I've been in North Carolina for like almost 3 years now. And, you know, obviously I've never been like racially profiled or anything. And it's very clear from, you know, just word of mouth and like stories and things I've heard that we have like a lot of racist cops in North Carolina. And even in 2021, we have cops targeting Black males and, you know, finding, you know, bullshit reasons to search them for like the marijuana arrest.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it's legal in so many places now. North Carolina, it's still illegal, but like we have CBD, like Delta 8 and everything. And it's just like, it's just crazy. They're still caring so much about like that kind of arrest.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm wondering, you know, here in New York, what are the cops like? And, you know, have they chilled out or like behavior gotten better since like we got legal?
Yeah, I've smoked in the vicinity of cops recently.
Yeah, I smoked right in there.
Yeah, and said nothing. Actually, one of them said, stinks. And I was like, it's that stank.
Yes, that's
I'll turn the volume up.
Before that, would they like station?
Oh, before that?
Nah.
You
didn't want to do it?
wouldn't do it.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm pretty wise about the way I do anything, so I've never really been in a situation where they came up to me or anything.
It'd be a lot more tactical.
You just gotta be tactful when you're doing it.
If you driving though, you know,
That's the issue in North Carolina.
you're driving, you know, you're driving late. The undercovers will pull you over. You know, they'll find a reason. They'll pull you over. They'll search your car and stuff like that. Being honest.
Yeah, if you're moving
They'll-
like solo via the subway, you could.
They'll stop you. You know, they'll leave your car a mess too. By the way, if I'm being real, you know, they'll search.
Yeah,
They'll
someone's
search
been through
everything. They you know. Yeah.
They care so much.
They'll you know,
For
like,
some butt, you know, it's
I
crazy.
mean, they won't find anything, but you know, they'll go the extra mile to see if they can. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, but it definitely is.
that's about it. You
it
know,
is,
it'll be sometimes it'll be like 3 cars to one person, 2 cars to one person. You know, yeah, but it's gotten a lot better. I don't think I've seen a lot of that recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like to have hope for a little bit for North Carolina. Like always, we were still gonna have racist cops, but at least they have less of like a reason to like, oh, I smell weed, like let me search you. Like it's just stupid. Like,
Let's just try to stay away from that. I think those guys are just like overcompensating.
like it's bullshit. So we can go. I want to go around and get some of like your favorites. So what would you say you're like? If you had to pick one genre of music, what would your favorite genre be?
Yeah. I mean, I'll just go ahead. Immediately, I've listened to a lot of dancehall and reggae.
If I had to pick
a lot of roots and cultural music, and throughout my, that's probably mainly, if I'm being honest, what I listen to the most. That's probably mainly, and then rap would probably come second. Hip hop, but I listen to everything you could think of. I listen to it.
And my favorite might be like R&B, or like, I don't know what you would call whatever, like Take Care, Graduation, like Lupe Superstar. Yeah. Is it? But it's not like hip hop is rap. That's like they got melodies, they do whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the hard thing with rap. Like it's just
music
there's
is
so many. Yeah,
diverse
it's hard
now.
to like choose.
Yeah.
So it's like, what genre would I listen to for like, if that was it, like just one?
Yeah, if you just had to pick like your favorite, yeah,
I'd go R&B.
yeah.
like
if you had to pick one, yeah.
If I had to, yeah, because I gotta think. Like, I think it'd definitely be reggae, because I want to maintain that vibe within my soul. I could not have Bob Marley, or Pinchers and Sean Paul and all that stuff. So yeah, reggae for sure.
What would you say your favorite song you or like Nofm has put out?
That we've put out?
Yes.
High as balls. Well, wait.
He is slow.
Yeah, high as balls, right? But if you're talking about off of the whole thing, Bastard by this guy right here. That's my shit.
Thank you.
I come around and be like, baby, I'm a bastard that has it just for having higher standards. The answer, I'm like, hold up.
He always tells me that's his shit too.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess favorite thoughts in my head. If I'm being real,
that as well
as a group, because I really like how it all came together, and then like even like just how the song even came to be. Like it was like a deep kind of. It was good. It was different, and I really liked the video, like the storytelling aspect of the video and stuff. Like it was fun doing that.
Time.
Mm-hmm.
That was OD.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to like address, or like anything you want everybody else to like know that we haven't gone through?
We got a lot of fucking music on the way, all right?
Yeah, just be patient,
Excited.
man. You gotta be patient.
Yeah.
I have like something I want to drop, like a collective of music, but I'm on that mode again where it's like I don't know. I'm just waiting to have everything perfect. I have an animation that I want to do alongside it, and that just takes a while.
We got music videos.
Yeah, music videos.
We got merch. We got the moich.
The moich is coming.
Got the moich.
I'll be wearing it.
And
Yeah, a lot of you're gonna see a lot of different tracks coming, different variations of sound. You're gonna hear new sounds from us, as well as incorporation of some of the sounds that's already out. Definitely a lot of new merch coming. We're designing a lot of different logos and stuff like that. So for the people who have been keeping up with our merch, shout out to y'all. Appreciate
Nice.
y'all. Much love.
Mad love.
It's a lot more of that coming. Websites coming soon. Videos are coming soon. and we're just excited to get back out there and get stuff going. You know, COVID kind of came and we were on the roll, you know, going to shows and stuff like that. That was fun. I miss all of that, you know what I'm saying? I miss performing. So a lot more of that. We're trying to get out there to get back doing into that stuff, you know what I mean? So look out for that. Look out for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited to hear more music from you guys.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate you guys coming on and letting me interview.
Oh yeah,
Thank you
definitely.
for
This is fun.
interviewing.
This is dope.
Yeah, this is a good time.
was a
Yeah,
good
I
time, definitely.
like talking about stuff like this.
And you were a gracious host. Like, you made it chill.
Yeah, you really did. This is a very comfortable setting. Thank you. And shout outs to the sound guy. I don't know your name, but shout outs to you.
Yeah, thank you.
This was not a disgrace.
Now you see the real dynamic of this group.
I don't know how to end the podcast, but
Oh yeah, follow us
yes.
all individually also. If you haven't been following _@NoFM.
Yeah, I'll put all of your ads in there too. I'll edit the video a little bit.
Yes.
Sir, yes, sir.
@ _NOFM.
Easy.
Yes.
And at Q_major.
You gotta spell that.
Spell that out.
Oh yeah, you're right.
People just gonna put Q, bro.
UE_MAJOR.
At Rajonski, at RAJAWNSKI.
All right.
Easy.
At Billy Bussage, BYLLYBUSSAGE. Yes.
Yeah. Thank everybody for actually listening to our music. Like, you don't understand how much we appreciate it. You know, like, if I'm speaking for myself, I don't really have a lot of super high expectations. I just want people to listen to the stuff I put out. And whoever does listen to it. And who don't. But the people that enjoy it, I fuck with y'all.
Thank you for making videos and keep making videos, you know, because that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, honestly,
Listen.
it definitely suits this. I love the whole, and the music you pick too, it's actually fire. Like,
Yeah,
you have really good taste.
Oh, thank you.
Honestly, I'd be like, damn, this is fire too. I'm like, yeah, probably add this shit.
Again, it's not a disgrace.
You might not see him ever again. That might be it.
Yeah, I appreciate anybody watching this interview and go follow all of them.
Yes, sir, and follow her too.
Yeah.
Already.
Riding through the city with my dogs. Music so damn nice, so don't for long. Blowing smoke.